Rivets are lentils. Lentils glued on with a dot of super glue.
I'm a little bit scared. Hello, we've come back to St George's Basin and the Basin View boat ramp because we're here in anticipation of tomorrow's Viking Festival. Yes, I've covered the Viking Festival a few times. It is great fun. We're going to sail down the lake today, stay overnight on the river, ready for tomorrow's activities. Today there's 7 knots from the northeast, I think, so it should be a really quick sail down. Got quite a few boats and we've got quite a few dinghies this time. Hey Finn, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while.
I'm good, looking forward to this festival.
Yes, have you got your outfit?
I do, it's all stowed away in dry bags, and Mark's got the shield and helmets because there's not much space on my boat for paper mache and stuff.
Yeah. So you've got a 125, haven't you?
I do, yes.
How are you, Jason?
Yeah, good. Good, thank you.
Are you ready for a bit of pillaging?
I am excited for some pillaging.
Yes, pillaging tomorrow, but today we're just going to sail down there. And you've got your Enterprise.
I do. First time I've camped on it, so looking forward to seeing how that all pays out.
How long have you had the Enterprise?
I've had it for about a year.
Yeah.
A lot of that was spent in painting and getting it set up, but really enjoying getting out on it now and making the most of it.
Looks like we've got a good dinghy representation this time.
Yes, yeah, it's good to see some dinghies in dinghy cruising.
Hey Mark.
Cold, but it's going to get better. Warming up.
Yeah.
We'll warm up. The sun will come out. It'll be good.
So Mark, you stayed here last night.
I did.
And was it a bit chilly this morning?
7 degrees.
Yeah, that's a bit chilly.
In the boat.
Oh.
I don't know what it was outside,
Chris comes from Yass and he said it was -3.
but we got nothing to complain about.
So we're out in the water. I think it's about 10:30. Pete's on his way, so we're just podding around up here by the boat ramp. It is a little bit chilly. Apparently it was very cold last night. It's not too bad now. I'm just having a cup of coffee. I was up at 5 o'clock to get here this morning. So anyway, I think it's going to be a nice day. The wind's meant to be 7 to 12 knots behind us, so it should be fine to get down there. It's nice here. Very nice.
There's Pete in his Paul Gartside design number 136, which he built 11 years ago. But the peaceful start to the day didn't last long. Terry turned up with the lobster boat he's just built, called Nellie. In fact, it's the 8th boat Terry's built. Normally he comes sailing with us in his CLC pocket ship.
It's my way!
Hello, Tezza!
How are you there, Paul?
I'm good.
And then there's John in Seclusion, another boat Terry built.
Palm Beach is round the other side, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Well,
We'll see you there.
yeah, okay.
It's going to be a late lunch, though.
Try not to run anybody over.
Over here a bit.
So that was Palm Beach up here in St George's Basin. We came up here a few weeks ago and there was a lot of weed, and it's still there really. But apparently in summer when there's no weed, it's really nice, very sandy, very nice. Anyway, we're going to head off now to Sussex Inlet, which is straight across the lake. Probably take us an hour and a half, but it does look like the wind's dropping a bit, so it might take a bit longer. Hopefully it'll pick up a bit over there. We don't have very far to go, but I'd rather sail than paddle. Well, it's a bit different from when we were up here last time, which is about 3 or 4 weeks ago. The sun was out then and it was substantially warmer. It is a little bit chilly. I've got long pants on, I've got my sea boots, got my buff on to keep my ears warm. Yeah, very cloudy. It's meant to be sunny today, or some sun, but the sun seems to have gone. It's probably about 2 o'clock now, 2:30, something like that. We're about halfway across. But yeah, definitely colder.
And eventually the wind did die. But some of us were lucky enough to get a tow from locals. We found a spot out of the wind with a sandy beach, and it was fantastic. There was enough room for all of us to moor stern too, and everyone started setting up for the night as it was beginning to get dark.
I'm not wondering if you might have a spear somewhere.
Had a very gentle night last night, just here on there's a little estuary that comes into the river, and we're moored just on a bit of sand just by there. Yeah, it's pretty quiet, no boats, and it wasn't as cold as I thought it was going to be.
I had 32 sleeps, if that makes any sense.
Very cosy in there, Finn.
It was very cold. No one got cold?
No, it wasn't very cold last night at all. I was quite surprised. Oh, so I see you're ready for it, Chris.
Ready to go raiding, yes.
Yeah. Did you make that?
I did.
What did you make it out of?
So it's all just made out of foam and hot glue and a bit of paint.
Yeah, and what are the bead bits around the outside?
The rivets are lentils.
Lentils?
Lentils glued on with a dot of super glue.
Did Vikings eat lentils?
No, they used them to keep their helmets together. All through the magic of YouTube.
Yeah, it's very impressive, I have to say. I'm a little bit scared. So we're off to do a bit of raiding. Arr.
So after only a short trip up the river, Tony was organising his Viking flotilla, ready to invade Sussex Inlet. And then we were off. And I find there's nothing quite like a bit of pillaging, especially before breakfast.
I can smell breakfast.
I've already had breakfast, but I can have another one.
Oh. We've been around once, and now we're going back into the wind, and it's picked up a bit, and there's a bit of current as well. So I've picked up a tow. Hey Chris, I'm gonna sail. Yeah, I'll follow you. So I think the idea was to tie it up to that tree there. Don't do a Terry. Yeah. Give us an R, Nook. Oh, a bit louder than that. Go on. Arr. Just arr. So this is what Viking raids are all about.
That's it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Arr.
And dinghy sailing.
And Terry's still wearing his dressing gown.
His mighty and magical hammer is watching over you all. Skadi is the goddess of winter, the mountains, hunting and skiing.
Yes, you are. A beautiful looking dog. Is it a mead? Yeah.
And just when you think you've seen all things Viking, the medieval knights come out to play. A bit of a jump in time, but I don't think anyone's going to complain. A little known fact, Vikings grew up liking Lego. Yes, really.
Like the Archimedes fruit here is just constantly turning, but the physics of it means the ball is just constantly running. There's no intelligence in it at all. It's all mechanical.
How long did it take to make?
About a week or so.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Looks like you've got a very comfy bed. Wow. Fantastic.
It's a Byron-based company called Fairy Floss.
Oh, okay.
If you want to get one.
Yeah. Very good.
Thank you.
So the Vikings ate a lot of butter because you can milk your cow every day, but you can only kill it once. Generally, because their winters were so harsh and their growing season was so short, they'd work really hard to gather enough grass hay in the growing months to then store through the winter so they can keep their animals alive through winter.
Very good.
And that was my own composition.
Even Vikings have got to eat. Is it meat?
Absolutely.
You've already eaten?
I'm alright for now.
After a boat ride.
Yeah.
Oh, you're waiting for a boat ride? Oh, it's a bit windy out there.
Yeah.
And what Viking fare wouldn't be complete without Scandinavia's best export? And you can never have too much Abba.
Sussex Inlet, Viking Festival. Yeah. Thank you and good night. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's about 3 o'clock and it suddenly got very windy. Far too strong to sail up to the main lake. We were going to go up to the main lake and camp there overnight. So we've decided to come back where we were last night, which is a bit out of the wind. Not really out of the wind, but it's a bit out of the wind. But we had a great day. Everyone seemed to enjoy it. I actually got a prize for my outfit, which did come as a surprise. Anyway, so we had a good time. I'm just going to have some miso soup now because it is a bit cold, and we might have a fire because we've got a special fire pit thingy you can have a fire in. Hopefully the wind tomorrow is going to be less, so we will actually be able to sail because of course our trailers are up the top end of the lake, which is miles away. If the worst comes to the worst, we'll get an Uber, drive around, pick up the cars and bring them down here because there are boat ramps down at Sussex Inlet, but hopefully that won't happen. Well, it's only about 5:30 and it's bitterly cold. The wind is still blowing a good 15, 16 knots here. It is so cold. I've put gloves on for the first time this year. Yeah, it's cold. Anyway, so I'm going to have vegetarian curry. Surprise, surprise. And then I'm going back to the fire. We've got a fire pit going over there. I'll take the light over and we can have a look later on. But I'm going to have curry. Didn't have any lunch. I'm going to have some curry.
A week into the journey, Spot the dog comes running up to Noah and goes, ruff, ruff. So he looks to his wife and he says to his wife, wife, it's an emergency. We're only 2 weeks into the voyage and we've got to stop the boat from sinking. Go down, the boat will show you where it is. Well, my knees are getting warm.
Yeah, it's like a blower on it, isn't it?
Well, good morning. A bit chilly last night, to be honest, but slept pretty well. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning now. I'm surrounded by ducks and wildlife. Over there you can see a wallaby in front of that house. So yeah, we've decided to head back. The wind's meant to be picking up around 11 o'clock, so hopefully we should get out to the main lake and see what it's like. Hopefully not more than 15 knots. We'll soon find out. Anyway, it's a great spot. We had a great time yesterday at the Viking Fair. Highly recommend the Viking Fair. Sussex Inlet, June long weekend every year. A couple of steamboats coming out for a Sunday jaunt on the lake. So we're pretty much coming up to the last marker. There's a bit of breeze up here. Well, we've abandoned going for a sail into the lake. It's too strong up there. There's a few gusts coming through here and I nearly went over. And there's a lot of tacking because it's very shallow on either side. So we're going to go back to the boat ramp where we stayed last night, and then because Terry's down here, he launched down here, he's going to give us a lift back to Basin View where we can pick up the trailers, which is very kind of him and John. So yeah, bit of a shame, but we passed a boat coming back in and he said it was too windy and he was rowing back in. He said, oh, there's whitecaps out there. So yeah, a bit of a shame, but never mind. Just coming back past the Viking village of yesterday. A lot of the people in the village camped here overnight.
So thank you for watching Sailing Cape Louise, and don't forget to hit that like button or subscribe. And I'll see you on the water somewhere next time.